creepy silence, unseen terrors, zombie mayhem. This Halloween, don't waste your time just scrolling through Netflix, as I have got the best spooky movies that will make your Halloween night extra fun. Stick around till the end as we dive into 15 Halloween movies in this video, and by the end you'll have a sneak peek of each, making your pick for a Halloween movie night a breeze. Halloween is around the corner, so what better way to tickle your spooky funny bone than with Adam Sandler's Hubie Halloween? It's a lighthearted Halloween comedy filled with quirky characters and a dose of mystery. The movie is about Hubie Du Bois, played by the hilarious Adam Sandler. Hubie is a nice but quirky guy from Salem who loves Halloween a lot, but people in the town love to play pranks on him, especially when Halloween comes around. This year, things take a wild turn as Hubie finds himself in the middle of a real Halloween mystery. Some people in town are going missing, and now it's up to Hubie to solve the mystery and save Halloween. While the movie rides heavily on Sandler's unique comedic style, it also celebrates the essence of community and the importance of kindness. Some may find the humor a bit overboard or the storyline predictable, but the playful spookiness and memorable performances by a star-studded cast provide a delightful watch. It's a fairly family-friendly film, but best suited for teens and above due to some of its content. My next pick is for those looking to explore creepy unknown places. In the Tall Grass takes you from everyday life to a mysterious world. The movie shows two siblings, Cal and Becky, traveling across the country when they hear a young boy calling for help from a field of tall grass. They go into the grass to save him, but soon they get lost because the grass keeps changing around them. They meet the boy and his family in the grass, along with some other people who are also lost. They all find out that there are scary secrets in the grass that make time and space act weirdly. They try to find a way to get out, but the scary power of the grass tries to keep them trapped in the dark forever. The ominous expanse of grass becomes a character in itself, embodying nature's indifferent might. However, there's a tug-of-war between impressive visuals and sometimes lackluster scriptwriting, which at times undermines the emotional grip of the narrative. The film shines in its early scenes, where the feeling of being lost is palpably terrifying. The movie offers a unique blend of horror and suspense, enveloped in a visually captivating setting. The next movie is family-friendly and fun, especially for those seeking a lighthearted yet intriguing movie experience. Get ready for a ride where the supernatural meets the digital age in We Have a Ghost. It is a Netflix treasure that marries ghostly adventures with modern-day dilemmas. The story unfolds with the Presley family moving into a fixer-upper in Chicago. The father is juggling between financial strains and maintaining a good relationship with his son Kevin. Things take an eerie turn when Kevin discovers a ghost named Ernest in the attic. Unlike the previous tenants who were scared away, Kevin befriends Ernest and films him, turning Ernest into a viral sensation on social media. The world is convinced of Ernest's existence, leading to a whirlpool of events. As the family tries to monetize Ernest's presence, they also delve deeper into the mystery surrounding Ernest, leading to a blend of comedy, drama, and a touch of thrill. The movie's ability to humorously reflect on modern-day culture while presenting a ghostly tale sets it apart from the usual horror fare, offering a blend of laughs, scares, and thought-provoking moments. Next we have a daylight adventure filled with quirky characters, unexpected humor, and a unique storyline that sets it apart from the usual dark and gloomy vampire narratives. It's a refreshing blend of humor and horror that makes it a must-watch this Halloween season. Day Shift is about a normal guy named Bud Jablonski, who seems to be just a pool cleaner in San Fernando Valley. But there's more to Bud than meets the eye. He's also a vampire hunter who sells vampire teeth to make money for his smart 10-year-old daughter. Bud's vampire hunting is not just about slaying the undead, it's about making a better life for his daughter. Things get interesting when a Mexican-American vampire businesswoman comes into the picture with plans to change Bud's neighborhood for her vampire friends. This leads to funny and scary situations as Bud tries to protect his home. The humor is interwoven with the horror elements in a way that makes you chuckle even when things are going bump in the day. The play between Jamie Foxx's character Bud and his mentor, played by Snoop Dogg, adds a fun buddy comedy element to the vampire hunting action. My next pick, Veronica, offers a raw narrative and authentic scares, as it's a haunting journey based on a true story that's bound to send shivers down your spine. Set in Madrid in 1991, the story revolves around a 15-year-old girl named Veronica who takes care of her siblings while her mother works long hours at a local bar. The tale takes a dark turn when Veronica decides to use a Ouija board to communicate with her deceased father during a solar eclipse. However, things go awry, and she accidentally invites an evil spirit into her home. Strange things start happening, and now Veronica has to keep her siblings safe from the scary spirit she accidentally brought in. Veronica is a breath of fresh air in a genre often saturated with cliches. The scares are well earned, and the tension is meticulously built up, making the frights feel genuine rather than forced. Veronica is a film that horror aficionados should not miss. Our next flick is bound to stir the deepest fears nestled within you. Ouija: Origin of Evil crafts a rich atmospheric horror that slowly builds, allowing the viewers to connect with the characters before plunging into the terror-filled narrative. Set in the late 1960s, the movie unveils the harrowing tale of a single mother who runs a seance business, helping sad people find peace. Together with her daughters Lena and Doris, they pretend to talk to spirits to help their customers feel better. However, things take a dark turn when they incorporate a Ouija board into their act. Young Doris starts communicating with spirits, or so they believe. But they don't know, a malevolent entity begins to take control over Doris, leading to a series of horrifying and dangerous events. The way it builds tension is praiseworthy, making every scar feel earned rather than forced. While the film leans on some classic horror cliches, it still manages to keep the dread escalating with its engaging storyline and solid performances, especially from the young Lulu Wilson who plays Doris. This film is a recommendation for those who appreciate a good narrative intertwined with their horror, offering a story that's as engaging as it is terrifying. Next up, we have a thrilling ride that blends classic horror with 90s nostalgia, Fear Street Part 1, 1994. In the eerie town of Shadyside, known for its scary history of unsolved murders, some teenagers come across an ancient evil that's been haunting their town for centuries. When they accidentally wake up a sinister witch, they find themselves entangled in a horrifying chain of events. As the witch's curse brings a group of killers, the young heroes need to figure out the dark secrets of their town's past to make it through the night. The film doesn't shy away from going bold with its horror elements, balancing brutal scares with a playful tone. The genuine care for its characters is something that sets it apart from typical slasher films. It's not just about the scares, but also about the emotional journey of its young characters, making the fear feel all the more real. On the flip side, the movie tries a bit too hard at times to remind us of the 90s setting, which might feel a tad forced. Yet, the engaging storyline and well-drawn characters keep the momentum going, making it a captivating watch. Now get ready for the dose of dark humor mixed with spine-chilling suspense in Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. It has quirky characters and unpredictable plot twists, giving you a wild ride that's as entertaining as it is bone-chilling. The story kicks off with a passionate kiss between two young women, setting the stage for the wild events to follow. When a group of wealthy youngsters decides to throw a hurricane party at a hidden mansion, things quickly spiral out of control. The partygoers engage in a playful murder mystery game, but as a real storm brews outside, the game turns deadly serious inside. One by one, the guests meet their gruesome end, and everyone scrambles to uncover the real murderer among them before it's too late. It's Gen Z's take on classic murder mysteries with a fresh, modern spin. The film is riotously entertaining, embracing its bizarre premise with a gusto that's both refreshing and captivating. The fresh and humorous approach to a murder mystery makes it a standout choice for those seeking an unconventional horror experience. Next up, we have The Ritual, a chilling adventure that digs deep into the human psyche while delivering spooks aplenty. The movie unfolds in the gloomy wilderness of Sweden, where four friends embark on a hiking trip to honor the last wish of their deceased friend Rob. However, their journey of remembrance soon spirals into a bone-chilling nightmare as they stumble upon an ancient malevolent force lurking within the forest. The group's bonds are tested as they face their deepest fears and guilt, particularly Luke, who is haunted by his inability to save Rob from a fatal robbery. The eerie atmosphere, coupled with their grim discoveries, keeps the suspense high as they desperately try to survive the horrifying reality they find themselves in. The film delves into themes of guilt, grief, and male camaraderie, encased in a harrowing survival tale against a menacing ancient evil. Next, we're plunging into the dark and unsettling world of Apostle, a film that unveils a horrifying tale of cults, faith, and desperation. Set in 1905, the story follows Thomas Richardson, a man determined to save his kidnapped sister from the clutches of a sinister cult residing on a remote island. Posing as a follower, Thomas infiltrates the cult led by Prophet Malcolm, only to uncover a realm of dark secrets and a desperate community facing the brink of collapse. As he delves deeper, the line between faith and fear blurs, unfolding a grim reality filled with blood and dread. Apostle is a gritty, intense journey that explores the harrowing extents of faith and the dark side of human nature. The The film's strength lies in its ability to build a slow-burning dread, leading to a brutal and shocking climax. The bold vision of Evans shines through, offering a unique, discomforting cinematic experience that dares to venture into the unnerving unknown. Now a heads up for the faint of heart, my next pick has some graphic violence and scary moments that might not be for everyone. The story centers around a couple, Jesse and Gerald, who head to a remote lake house to spice up their marriage. But things take a horrific turn when Gerald suddenly dies, leaving Jesse handcuffed to the bed with no one around to help. The tale unfolds as Jesse fights to survive while battling haunting memories and hallucinations. With each passing hour, her desperation grows, leading to harrowing and unexpected turns. Geralds Game shines with its tight narrative and strong psychological core. This movie is a testament to survival and the enduring human spirit in the face of unyielding despair. It's different from other horror films as it delves deep into the psychological turmoil of its protagonist, making the fear feel personal and real. If you're a fan of psychological thrillers with a touch of horror, Gerald's Game is a chilling, emotionally charged ride you won't want to miss. My next pick is set against the backdrop of war-torn Tehran in the 1980s. This film unveils a haunting tale that digs deep into the fears that lurk within and around us. Under the Shadow is a movie that not only frightens but also enlightens. The movie unfolds the story of Shide and her daughter Dorsa, who find themselves battling both the terrors of war and an evil spirit that has taken up residence in their home. As the sinister force grows stronger and her daughter's behavior becomes increasingly eerie, Shide must confront the dark forces both outside and within her home. This is a tale of motherly love, courage, and the unseen terror that creeps into their lives as the missiles fall down on the city. This film is a masterpiece at building tension and unease. The director skillfully intertwines the horrors of war with supernatural terror, creating a thick atmosphere of dread. It's more than just a ghost story, it's a reflection of the horrors of war and the unyielding spirit of a mother protecting her child. The cultural and historical setting also adds a layer of realism and depth, making the horror feel more personal and grounded. Next we have a tribute to the grindhouse films of the past, with their over-the-top ride filled with action, gore, and a healthy dose of humor in Planet Terror. This film, directed by Robert Rodriguez, is a love letter to the grindhouse cinema of yesteryear. The movie unfolds in a small Texas town where a deadly biochemical agent gets released, turning people into grotesque, flesh-hungry zombies. Amidst the chaos, a group of survivors, including a go-go dancer with a machine gun leg, come together to fight off the horde of undead and find a way to stop the spread of the infection. The cinematography and practical effects are a homage to the exploitation films of the 70s, which adds a nostalgic charm. Rodriguez embraces the grindhouse aesthetic wholeheartedly, delivering a movie that's brimming with blood-soaked violence, dark humor, and a relentless pace that never lets up. If you're a fan of old-school exploitation films, or if you're just looking for a movie that defies the norm and keeps you entertained with its absurdity, Planet Terror is definitely a film worth watching. My next pick will take us into a chilling narrative where every picture tells a story and where dark secrets are only a snapshot away. Let's unlock the mysteries of the unseen with Shudder. The movie follows the story of a young photographer and his girlfriend, who find themselves haunted by mysterious figures appearing in their photographs after a tragic accident. As they delve deeper to unravel the truth, they stumble upon dark secrets from the past that refuse to stay buried. Its unique premise of haunting images captured through a camera lens provides a fresh angle to explore the supernatural. The Thai cultural setting also adds a unique flavor, making it stand out from typical Western horror films. Shudder is a captivating blend of horror and mystery. The film excels at building suspense, with each snap of the camera pulling you deeper into its eerie narrative. On top of the list, I have picked the movie that takes us to a fresh, terrifying experience that strays from the beaten path of conventional horror. The movie that redefines horror is The Black Phone. The movie unveils the horrifying tale of Finney, a young boy who gets abducted by a nefarious figure. Trapped in a soundproof basement with nothing but a disconnected black phone, Finney soon discovers that the phone rings with calls from beyond. The spirits of the kidnapper's previous victims reach out to help him, unraveling a spine-chilling journey of survival and retribution. It's a tale where the past and present collide in the most eerie manner. The director crafts an atmosphere of dread that looms over the characters, creating a relentless tension that keeps you on edge. Its unique premise of a haunted phone serving as a line between the living and the dead offers a new take on ghostly interactions. The haunting melody of the black phone's rings will echo through your mind long after the movie ends, making The Black Phone a hauntingly memorable venture into the unknown. So these are the 15 best Halloween movies that you can enjoy on Netflix. For future videos, please subscribe to our channel, Watch Sandy. Until then, goodbye.